Hello student, in Geometry chapter 8, today's topic is circle. A circle is a closed figure made up of only one curved line. Now you have to look at this figure and try to understand, like this is one point with the sharp pencil you have to make a point, and around this point if we draw a line, curved line, that is known as circle, and this fixed point is called as center of the circle. This fixed point O is known as center of the circle. Now the second thing is, what is radius in the circle? The distance from this center of the circle to the surface of the radius is known as radius. For example, this O and R is a radius. In a circle there can be many radiuses. For example, if I draw one another line from the center to the point X on the surface of this circle, so this is also one another radius. If I draw one another point on the surface and join it with the center, this is also a radius. It can be indicated by small r. So O is what? O is the center of the circle, and from the center, if we draw any line on the point on the surface of the circle, that is known as radius. Now the next thing is, what is diameter? When a line passes through the center of the circle and touch the point on the surface, it is called diameter. Like here, if I draw a line PR, and this PR is passing through this center of the circle. So this line PR is known as diameter of this circle. Now the another topic is, what is chord? If we draw any line which touch the points on the surface like this, if I have drawn one another line over here, it touches 2 points on the surface of the circle. This is known as chord. Okay, and you can see that there is one another line which we say that is the diameter PR. So PR is a diameter as well as it is a chord, and this is the longest chord of any circle. Diameter is the longest chord of any circle. Now the next topic is circumference. Circumference is what basically? That is the length or the boundary of a circle. अगर हम कोई सर्कल ड्रॉ करते हैं and we make the boundary of that, if we make the boundary of that, that is known as circumference. Now look at with the help of an example. I am having a Bengal with me. This is, you can see that this is forming a circle. This is a circle. Now if I draw a boundary over here, that is known as the circumference. Now look at with the help of this example. I am having a thread with me and I am rotating this thread around this circle. इस सर्कल के चारों तरफ हमने क्या किया है? एक थ्रेड को रोटेट कर दिया है. Okay, so now when we remove this bangle, we got this thread length. ये हमारे पास thread की length आ गई है. So this is what? This is the circumference. of the circle. ये क्या था हमारे पास? सर्कल का circumference था. Now if we divide any circle into two equal parts, अगर हम किसी सर्कल को, if I have drawn a circle over here, this is the center of the circle. Now if I divide this into two equal parts, मैं इसको अगर दो equal parts में divide करूँ, this is the first part and this is the second part. So these halves are known as semicircle. When we divide a circle into two equal parts or into two equal halves, that is known as semicircle. Now there are some formulas which you have to use in your exercise. That is what? Diameter is equals to 2 into radius. In short, we can write it d is equals to 2 into r. R stands for radius, d stands for diameter. How it is possible? Now look at with the figure. This is a circle and this is the center of the circle O. Now if I draw a line on the circumference of this circle, say r. So this is OR is what? OR is the radius of this circle. Now when we are talking about the diameter, when we join it on the another end of the circumference, suppose P. So PR is what? PR is the diameter. Now you can see over here PO. This is one radius and OR. This is another radius. When these two radius are joined, ये दोनों radius जब हम join करेंगे, that will make a diameter. So diameter is equals to, in this example, PO plus OR. And we know that when we are drawing a circle and the center of the circle, from the center of the circle, if we draw any line on its circumference, all the lines are equal. PO and OR both are equal. So we can write over here, and this is what? This is radius R plus R. We can write it 2R, means D is equals to 2 multiplied by R. So this is the formula, diameter is equals to 2 multiplied by radius.